Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, and this week I'll be talking about Titans, episodes 4 and 5. Combining these two together because episode 4 was basically a standalone story about Robin, about Red Hood, about how he became Red Hood, and then episode 5 was a and B plot, one with Starfire and Blackfire and Guard trying to help Dick hunt down something, and then Dick dealing with Barbara and the whole flashback with them. So, yeah, those two episodes are what I'm going to be talking about this week, and overall, the show's moving along. I'm very much interested to see what's going on with Red Hood, with Robin. I don't know what's happening with him. And yeah, that's the non-spoiler. And now it's time for spoilers. Spoilers! Okay. Well, episodes 4 and 5 of Titans. Well, let me just say this. The flashback of episode 4 to, I think it was like 6 months prior to the show starting, and talking about how Robin had been terrified from last season when Deathstroke threw him out the building. Yeah, that they gave him some PTSD, and so he was trying to get rid of his fear. And that basically was what that was all about. Him trying to get rid of his fear, and him deciding to go and talk to Crane, aka Scarecrow. And yeah, he went and talked to him, and they had a conversation, and he told him, about how to fix the stuff, make the fear gas, and he changed it up a little bit. Of course, Jason had to do some stuff to it, because, of course, Crane didn't tell him the exact formula for the shit, so he had to figure it out for himself. He had some bad uses on it, because he was testing it on himself every time he tried it, and eventually he got it, so that he could take away his fear. He wanted to reverse engineer the fear toxin that Scarecrow used to take away fear. And so, yeah, he eventually accomplished that. Then he fooled around and told him everything about what was going on with Bruce and Dick and him, and basically told him everything about Batman. So, yeah, that sucked. And, yeah, then that led to everything we saw in episode 3 and 2 and 1 with him going off the deep end and having Hank killed and all this other stuff, and him working with Scarecrow. That was pretty much episode 4, explaining how that all took place in the first place. Now we're at episode 5, where we're up to date now, and yeah. Jason's not too happy with Crane, and Crane got somebody else working for him now, Lady Vic, who's a criminal. She's a dangerous ass assassin, boy. She's bad as hell with them swords. She got 2 swords, and she ain't no joke. He even threatened Red Hood with Lady Vic, because he let him see her do her thing, and then told him, you're replaceable. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up. Don't think you can't be replaced, sir. Yeah. So anyway, that was what was going on as far as him in episode 5. Then in the meantime, Dick is running around with Barbara, because they still trying to hunt down Crane and try to figure out what he's up to. And of course, Lady Vic running around killing people, so Barbara's concerned about that. And then they do a flashback to 6 years ago, to when Barbara was still walking around, and she wasn't Batgirl yet, but she was stealing stuff, breaking into places to test her father, to let him know the security. Oh my God, a fly, y'all. To let him know security wasn't all that great in different places. And Robin caught her, Dick, one day, and so then next thing you know, they start running around with each other because they fell in love, and they dating now. I don't know why this is a waste of time, because why she just couldn't be in her Batgirl costume, or why she's out being a thief. It made no sense to me. I was like, what? This is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand it. So, one, Batgirl being a thief, Barbara, and then not even in her Batgirl costume. And if it was 6 years ago and she in a wheelchair now, how long was she Batgirl before she got shot by the Joker and ended up in a wheelchair? She wasn't Batgirl for very long. So that made no sense to me. I was very confused. And then on top of all of that, because Red Hood is upset with Crane, he decided to threaten the scientists that are making the formula, the anti-fear formula, stole their batches, and now he done gave it to criminals on the street, because he like, we finna do this. We finna jack Nightwing and his crew's whole life up, and Gotham is going to suffer for it. Pardon the fly. Yeah, it was messed up. He gave it to some criminals. They went into Tim Drake's family's restaurant, from the first episode that I talked about. The next person that's going to be Robin, and straight shot up his father. They killed his mama, I think. I don't know, but we'll have to see next episode if his father, the parents are still alive or whatever. But they didn't get him. But man, they came in that restaurant and wrecked shop real quick. I was like, well, yep. He's finna become Robin pretty soon. By the end of this season, he will be the next Robin. Tim Drake, baby. And I like Tim. He's smart. He's a tech genius. I can't wait to see him in the costume. It's gonna be awesome. Probably gonna piss Jason off real bad. I can't wait. And then for our B plot, this episode, in episode 5, we got Starfire and Blackfire and Gar running around trying to hunt down people to help Dick try to trace where these people coming from and where Crane is. That's what they were trying to figure out, where Crane was. I don't know what they're doing with Starfire. I don't know what they're doing. This is not the Starfire I know. I don't get it. She cussed way too much. The naivete that is Starfire, because she's an alien from another planet and don't know Earth's customs, is not there. Her angst towards her sister is there, but then her sister don't even have her powers, and her sister has powers. That's why she's Blackfire. Yeah, it just, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Kory. It's making me sad. It's making me sad. I don't know what's happening with her. Yeah, it was pretty much a waste of time. I don't know what direction they're planning on going with this. It's very confusing. I'm not sure what are they gonna do with Starfire? What is going on with Blackfire? Gar did get a little emotional and started changing, a minute, so I'm like, maybe Gar's gonna get a little better, at changing and stuff. And then this episode, Superboy wasn't nowhere to be found. Raven still ain't back with Donna. No Donna. So it's basically like the Robin show, the Nightwing show, and he got some friends with him, the Titans. So I don't know. I don't know. This is literally all I can say, because I'm just hoping it gets better. The first few episodes was good. These last two kind of just drug along. They want to go flashback in and show you stuff that don't make sense, like the whole Batgirl thing. What is going on? Why are y'all doing this to Barbara? This particular universe in which these Titans live is jacked up. I don't know what it is, but I'm really hoping that it gets better. So I'm looking forward to next episode 6. I believe that'll make us halfway through the season, and hopefully they'll start ramping up, concluding this Jason Todd thing, and start picking up on this Blackfire thing and see what Starfire gonna do. And maybe next episode, Raven will be back and Donna. That'll be something. I don't know. But yeah, that was episodes 4 and 5 of Titans on HBO Max, y'all. And I hope to be able to discuss this with you later. Subscribe down below. Comment if you feel the same way I do about this episode and what they're doing with Blackfire. I don't know. And Starfire, like, what is this? Even the outfit that she wears, it's like, y'all could have tried a little harder to give her something, And she don't know how to use her powers for nothing. It's like, y'all got a whole alien, super powerful, and naive as hell, and y'all got her acting like just a regular chick on Earth. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, let's discuss. See you guys next week for episode 6, and have a great week.